guys, welcome to RCC Adventures. So as you can see, he is running. Still a bit of a struggle at the moment, but I think it's just you've got to keep fiddling with him. That's yeah, he started. It's good. I just realised that the camera's really dirty. There we go. Hopefully that's a bit better. Might be a bit smudged, but anyway. He's running. We're going to let him warm up. But our plan is today is to try and sort these brakes out, because he runs. As I said, can't keep fiddling with him. But we've got these brakes. They're non-existent, entirely non-existent. So we need to work out what's going on there. Plan is to turn the car around. I might do it in the space, or I might do it in front of the van. To take the rear wheels off and have a look at the rear drums. See what's going on there. Hopefully it's just for the fact that it's been wound right in, so they're not actually contacting the drum. Or it's for the fact that they all cylinders are knackered, or they just need a complete overhaul. Haven't touched the rear brakes. The front's got new calipers, new pads, it's a new master on it. We put some more brake fluid in as well. So in theory, and we've bled it out the master as well, there should be a brake pedal, but there isn't. So we're just going to have to see. I've wound the idle screw in a bit to sort of with the choke to get him to idle a bit faster, just to warm him up a bit, and I'll back that off again once he's nice and warm, and the flaps for the choke are fully open. But yeah, so what has been done on the engine is, well, my Uncle Jeff and my granddad came down yesterday, and Jeff was playing with the car for pretty much all day. But I fitted a new fuel pump because the old one was knackered. We put on the overhauled Weber carb back on again, so that's back on there. It's got a new fuel filter, new spark plugs as well, which are actually Ford spark plugs. So they're in there, so they're gapped correctly as well. There's no fuel leaks. Coolant pipes, I do need a new coolant pipe that goes from down here. That one down there, I need a new one there. That goes over there because it's a little bit short. If you cut a section out of it, as you saw in the previous video. So I need a new one of those. And yeah, so we've got a new coil, new dizzy cap, new rotor, new fuel pump, new master. So try and work out what's going on with the brakes. Overhauled Weber carb. I do need to get a new cap still for the oil, with the oil breather cap, need to oil those. We're probably going to put an electric fan on as well to make it easier, because the fan that's on there, a couple of the fins that are broken, so it's kind of making the engine wobble. Well, that's what it seems anyway. So I'm going to change that into an electric one anyway. But yeah, so that's the work that's been done so far. I might insert the clip of when my uncle was working on the secondary, because the secondary on the Weber carb seems to be sticky. So I'm going to put another spring on there to try and stop that from sticking. Or I might have to turn the Weber off again and completely overhaul it even more. Yeah, he runs. This is the one thing that he was not doing. But let's get on to, once he's warmed up, I'll turn it round and we'll get on with the brakes. Need to give him a wash as well, he's filthy. But yeah, so we'll get the back end up in the air and put more actual stands. And have a look at these brakes. I was having to use the handbrake, which it does contact and it does stop it, but it's not ideal. So let's get on with that, shall we? On another note as well, if the weather, well, it looks like it's coming in with all the dark clouds and all that, and if it starts to rain, we'll have to stop play. So it might end up being a two-parter this video because of rain. But as you can see, he moves under his own power. He goes into gear. He does stop losing the handbrake, so can't use him on the road. Although I did take him around the block yesterday, which was fun. But yeah, it was sketchy and no brakes. Yeah, let's get him up in the air. Right, so I've got off the wheels this big chunky spacer on it, which is a made in England spacer, but big and chunky. And you've got these on there, which then the spacer will go onto. And I'm never keen on spacers anyway, not too keen on them. So I'm wondering if I can find some actual wheel bolts instead of the nuts and put the wheel on. That way I can actually lower it as well, put lowering blocks on. So yeah, wheels are off. Just going to try and take them off and then get the drums out and go from there. Okay, I've been a little bit busy off camera. So if you come around here, I did show you before the spacers. One spacer, one spacer there. I've got a wheel around here and I've test fitted that I don't need to have the adapters on for the wheels to fit. This would be better for me. I'd much prefer it. I didn't bother showing you any of it because it's just checking brakes, isn't it? It's not exactly that interesting, but if you want to know, just let me know in the comments and I'll do it next time. So I took the drum off, checked inside, everything seemed okay. I adjusted, which is a little adjuster here, a little square thing. You turn that clockwise and anti-clockwise to, well, clockwise to tighten, anti-clockwise to untighten. Currently brakes are off, it's got a nice little bind to it, which is what you want. Same on both sides. And then came to bleeding the system, so making sure there's plenty of fluid in the master cylinder. And this time I went to every single point of the brake line system. So at the front, where it is, then it joins, it goes away like on a T-piece to each corner and then to the back of the vehicle. Uncracked those to make sure no air was in there. Made my way further to the back, and then when it came to actually bleeding the actual brake itself, started on this corner here, get all the air out that side, then went to the other side on the back, then went to that one, and then went to the front one. And now I will show you, because remember there was no pedal whatsoever, so the pedal would hit the floor. Now I'll show you. This is where it's going to completely and utterly defy me. You can go, yeah, you've got no brakes again. Really? So there is a bit of trouble anyway, because the master is a slightly bigger size, but there is a good brake pedal there. So yeah, that's what I've done so far. So all the brakes are bled. It's now got .4 brake fluid in it, because it had old .3 in it, which I don't think was helping situations. Just going to put the wheels back on, put it back on the ground, and I might then go take it out for a test drive to see if the brakes actually do work. Yeah, so let's do that. I've lost weight since I was. Alright, so brake pedal feels good. Technically this is the first time that the brakes have actually properly worked. beginning. Next stop, Ben's Motor Show in August. Hopefully see you there.